Hello student. In previous video we have seen about section C, 3 marks question answer. Now in this video we will see about section D. The section D is of 4 marks and total 12 marks it carry. Total 3 question is there, 23, 24 and 25. The 23 number question, first one, that explain the nitrogen cycle in detail. Let's see the answer. It is a 4 marks question, so we have to also draw the nitrogen cycle as well. Let's see first of all the nitrogen cycle definition. The nitrogen cycle is a biogeochemical process which transport the inert nitrogen present in the atmosphere to a more usable form for a living organism. As we know that in the atmosphere total 78% amount of nitrogen is present, but all the living organism cannot able to take the nitrogen direct. So some of the organism who are able to fix the nitrogen, and that nitrogen then it is used by the plant, and then after it is usable for the all the living organism. So the nitrogen cycle definition, we can say that the nitrogen cycle is the biogeochemical process which transform the inert nitrogen present in the atmosphere to a more usable form for a living organism. Furthermore, the nitrogen is a key nutrient element for plants. However, the abundant nitrogen in the atmosphere cannot be used directly by the plants or animals. Now, let's see in detail what is exactly nitrogen cycle and how it is occur. The nitrogen cycle is biogeochemical cycle, as we discussed that in that the nitrogen is converted into the many forms. Consequently, the passing from the atmosphere to the soil to the organism and then again back into the atmosphere, that comes under, that's called the nitrogen cycle. This cycle is continuing. So it is involve several processes such as a nitrogen fixation, nitrification, denitrification, decay, and last is the putrefaction. The nitrogen gas, which is exists in the both organic as well as the inorganic forms. The organic nitrogen exists in a living organism and they get passed through the food chain by the consumption of the other living organism. The inorganic form of nitrogen are found in abundance in the atmosphere. This nitrogen is made available to the plant by the symbiotic bacteria. This symbiotic bacteria which is found in a Leguminosae family. Leguminosae family means it is mostly found in the pulses kind of family, the root of the pulses. In that the rhizobium bacteria were there which is help to fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere. So the nitrogen is made available to the plants by the symbiotic bacteria which can convert the inert nitrogen to the usable form such as the nitrates and the nitrates. Now the nitrogen undergoes various type of transformation to maintain a balance in the ecosystem. Furthermore, this process extends to a various biomass with the marine nitrogen cycle being one of the most complicated biogeochemical cycle. Now let's see the first stage. As we discussed, there are several stages for the nitrogen cycle. So in the nitrogen cycle, the first stage that is of nitrogen fixation, then after nitrification, assimilation, ammonification and the denitrification is there. So this process takes place in several stages and are explained below. The first one, that the nitrogen fixation, it is the initial step of a nitrogen cycle. Here the atmospheric nitrogen which is primarily available into the inert form, means it is not absorbable form. So that we can consider it as an inert form which is present in atmosphere. Now this nitrogen is converted into the usable form, that is called the ammonia form. This nitrogen is converted into the ammonia. So the plants and all the animals plants can be absorb this ammonia from the soil. So that we can say that it is a converted into the usable form of ammonia, means the formula of ammonia, that is NH3. So during this process, the nitrogen is fixed in the form of ammonia. During the process of nitrogen fixation, the inert form of nitrogen gas is deposited into the soil from the atmosphere and the surface water, mainly through a precipitation process. Then after, the nitrogen is undergo a set of changes in which two nitrogen atoms get separated and combined with the hydrogen to form the ammonia. So here the entire process of nitrogen fixation is completed by the symbiotic bacteria, which is known as the Rhizobium, Azotobacter. They are the example of the nitrogen fixator bacteria, and which is also known as a diazotrope, who are able to fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere. So that is Azotobacter and the Rhizobium, and also have a major role in this process. This bacteria consists of a nitrogenous enzyme, and this enzyme, which has capability to combine a gaseous nitrogen with the hydrogen to form a ammonia. Why only this kind of bacteria are able to fix? Because this bacteria is consist of nitrogenous enzyme, and this enzyme has capability to combine the gaseous nitrogen with the hydrogen to form the ammonia. Now the nitrogen fixation can occur either by the atmospheric fixation, and which is involved, and the other one, that is lighting, or you can say the industrial fixation by the manufacturing of ammonia under the high temperature and the pressure. This can also be fixed through a man-made process, primarily industry process that create the ammonia and the nitrogen rich fertilizer. Now the type of nitrogen fixation, in that the atmospheric fixation, the industrial fixation, biological nitrogen fixation that we already studied by the Rhizobium and the Azotobacter bacteria. So these are the way by which the nitrogen fixation will takes place. After the nitrogen fixation, the nitrification process will takes place. So in this process, the ammonia is converted into the nitrate by the presence of the bacteria. As I told you that this Rhizobium, Azotobacter, blue-green algae, they are able to fix the nitrogen, and then these nitrate are formed by the oxidation of ammonia and with the help of a nitrosomas bacterial species. Whatever the fixation is occur of nitrogen, then after it is converted into the ammonia. Then after, this ammonia is converted into the nitrites, and then later on it's from the nitrates and converted into nitrates by the nitrobacter. Here the equation are given, you can see this is the called the nitrates or nitrification. Now the assimilation, the primarily producer means the as we know that from the soil the nitrogen is firstly absorbed by the plant in the form of nitrates and nitrites. The plant take the nitrogen compound from the soil with the help of the roots, which are available in the form of ammonia, nitrites ion, nitrates ion, or ammonium ion. And then later on it is used to formation of the plants and the animal protein. And by the plants, later on it is enter into the food web, and like that it is passed in a food chain from the primary consumer to secondary consumer. After the nitrification, the ammonification process will take place, in that when the plants or animals die, the nitrogen present in the organic matter is released back into the soil. The decomposer, the namely bacteria or the fungi which is present in the soil, is converted the organic matter back into the ammonium. And this process of decomposition produce ammonia, which is further used for the other biogeochemical cycle. After the ammonification, denitrification is that in that the nitrogen compound make its back into the atmosphere by the converting of nitrate into the gaseous state of nitrogen, which is already present in the atmosphere, means the original form of nitrogen. So this process of nitrogen cycle is final stage and they occur in the absence of the oxygen. And this denitrification is carried out by the denitrifying bacteria species. The name of that bacteria is the Clostridium and the Pseudomonas, and which will be process nitrate to gain the oxygen and give our free nitrogen gas as a product. So how this all nitrogen cycle will run? Let's see the cycle so you can get more idea. So this is the nitrogen cycle. Here you can see this is the atmospheric nitrogen, and by the nitrogen fixation, the bacteria is there. Then it is converted into NH3, NH4. Then nitrification process will takes place. Nitrifying bacteria again it's NO3. Then denitrification, from here the assimilation takes place. By here the plant is consumed the nitrogen, and then after it is passed to it is entered into the food web. Then after the denitrification bacteria is again converted this NO3 and NO2 into the again the N2 form. So this is called the nitrogen cycle. This is how the nitrogen cycle will run. It is a diagram of nitrogen cycle. If this any question which is asked in a D section, then you have to elaborate it and you have to write down all the detail which is present, which is required for that question. And in 4 marks question, the diagram and the figure is necessary if it is related to that question. Then let's move further. Question number 24. Name the organelles which shows the analogy written as under. Here we have to identify the organelles which show this kind of analogy. The first one, that the transporting channel of the cell. So that is a cell membrane, because from the cell membrane all the materials come inside the cell, as well as whatever the material which is prepared by the cell, that go outside by the cell membrane. The second one, that is a powerhouse of the cell, as we know that the mitochondria who are able to release the energy in the form, it store the energy in the form of ATP, means the adenosine triphosphate, and it's provide the energy to the cell. That's why it is known as a powerhouse of the cell. So the answer is mitochondria. Third one, that is the packaging and the dispatching unit of the cell. So that is a Golgi aperture, or you can write down the Golgi complex. The digestive bag or the suicidal bag of the cell. As we know that the lysosome, it is known as a suicidal bag because it secretes the digestive enzyme, and in some of the case it digests their own cell as well. So it is known as a digestive bag or suicidal bag. So answer is lysosome. Then the storage sac of the cell, of course it's a vacuole, because the vacuole, in that all the material is stored. Then the kitchen of the cell where the food is prepared. So it is a chloroplast, because the chloroplast possesses the chlorophyll. And this chlorophyll is responsible for the photosynthesis. That's why it is known as the kitchen of the cell. So the chloroplast is the answer. Then the control room of the cell. So that is a nucleus, because the nucleus is the main part of the cell. So it is known as a control room of the cell. So answer is nucleus. Or question 24 number. The A, that is a differentiate between the voluntary involuntary muscles and give one example of each type. Then the differentiate the following activity on the basis of voluntary or involuntary action. So this question we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.